Hi, my name is Troy Brightsman. I'm the inventor of the washer fan, and I want to explain a little bit about what caused me to invent this and to now bring it to market. Started noticing this is a Whirlpool Duet and front load washer, and as many of you are aware, the front load washers over time start to get a smell, and that smell then starts to get into your clothes, your sheets, your towels, all your laundry, and starts to give it an odor that isn't very pleasant. So what causes that is the design of the front load washers. Like most washers, have the pump down at the bottom of the washer. The discharge for the water coming out of the pump is on the back top corner of the washer, on either the right or left side. And so when the pump turns off, there's about 3 feet of hose going up that has water in it that is allowed to backflow into the bottom of the washer. So because on a regular washer the lid lifts up, it doesn't have an airtight seal on top. So it's not very often that those washers smell. They do on occasion, but it's very, very rare. The problem with the front loads is that because of its design, it has a very airtight, watertight seal on the front of the washer, and when you have the door shut, air is not really allowed to circulate inside the drum to dry it out. Most washers, front load washers today, have a vent in the back corner. I'll show you that in a moment. But that vent is just one vent, and it does not allow the air to circulate through it. If you've tried, like I've tried, to, in between uses, leave the door open on the washer, still doesn't take care of the smell because there's just not enough air that's able to move through here in order to dry it out between uses. Once the smell gets started, it's pretty hard to get rid of it. You can try some of the specialty products. Here's one right here that I actually bought at the local hardware store. Tried it a couple times. Didn't really take care of the problem because it's just treating a symptom. It's not treating the actual problem. So what the washer fan does once it's installed is it pushes air in through the vent into the drum. So between uses, you just leave the door slightly open so that you don't have the airtight seal on the front, and the fan will circulate air through the drum and out, and the fan moves about 13 cubic feet of air per minute. The volume, depending on the size front load that you have, is 3 to 4, 4.5 cubic feet. So 3 times a minute, the entire air volume of the washer is forced physically with the fan out of the washer, so it's constantly pulling in dry air from the room, exhausting out the front, the damp air that's in the drum, until the drum is dry. Once it's dry, then the mold and the growth that happens between cycles is not allowed to build up, and it removes the odor. For this particular machine, the first night that I put the washer fan on it, the next morning the odor was totally gone, and it hasn't been back.